Hello and welcome to game one of this international series between the Aussie Steelers and the New Zealand Black Sox, brought to you by Softball ACT and the ACT government. We are playing this series on Ngunnawal land. I'm James Harris, your caller for the game, and we're about ready to get underway. Three-game series between these two teams, and while this is being played, the two under-23 men's teams are facing off on Diamond 2, so you can catch that on the Softball ACT YouTube channel as well. If you love your softball, well, settle in. We've got a triple header to come after this game. We're going to turn the broadcasting up to 11 when Spacequake Sports take over the production. We're going to bring you all of the three-game series from the Black Sox and Steelers, and we're also going to bring you game three of the under-23 men's series. Main game about 7:30 tonight. Can't wait for that. Bree Kimber's going to join us in commentary for those games as well. But for this game number one between these two countries, New Zealand Black Sox and the Aussie Steelers, ranked 8th and 2nd in the world respectively. 9 world championships between them. Of course, the Black Sox 7-time world champions. Let's go through their defensive lineup. Potts pitching to Jaden Stratford, Cameron Watts at first, Tyson Byrne at second, Brock Evans at third, Dante Makia Matakatia at shortstop, Paul Hepper Monk at left field, Tike Cooper Nicola at centre field, and Riley Markia at right field. Leading up for the Aussie Steelers is Hayden Matthews. We're just about set to go. Slight delay. Played umpire Lee Evans, World Softball Baseball Confederation Hall of Famer. National Umpire Chief, OAM. In good hands for this game. Swing and a miss. First pitch swinging for Hayden Matthews, and Liam Potts on song first up. Potts goes inside. Matthews follows and pulls it foul for strike two. Now, if you've been tuning in over the weekend, the Canberra Skins, terrific event, but affected by rain. Great effort from the grounds crew to get it up and playable. 0-2 for Matthews. Down and away, the ball one. Shots goes inside again, but Hayden Matthews is hit by a pitch. It was a changer. As he heads up towards first base, and the Steelers were the base runner for the captain of this team, James Todd Hunter. Matthews and Todd Hunter both played for Thoroughbreds over the weekend. And in fact, Jeremy Garland, who's in the on-deck circle, also played as he shows bunt. Nice pick up from Stratford behind the plate. Keeps Matthews honest at first. Todd Hunter bats a ball on an outside pitch, drives it to deep centre field. One bouncing into the fence. Hayden Matthews turns two. He's looking for Homer, hits the cutoff. He plays at the plate, dives in head first, sides in safely for the first. Dream start for the Steelers. Todd Hunter with an RBI double. Matthews scores from first. And an early lead for the Steelers. Garland out of the plate. Listed as DP. My mail is that his pitch Todd Hunter on 2. Potts goes upstairs for ball 1. Garland gets after this one a little early on it, pulls it foul. Josh McGovern waits in the on-dead circle. Potts inspects the ball. Hit shot down the left field line. It goes foul. Garland aggressive. Goes to a 1-2 count. Early run for the Steelers, courtesy of James Todd Hunter double. Garland under this, pulls it to the left side. It's tight to the fence. Left fielder Hohepa Monk watches it go foul. Count remains. Change of pace, finds the spot. Garland caught watching for the first out of the game. So change of pace from Potts to get the first out. Todd Hunter remains at 2 and Josh McGovern now to the plate. Upstairs for ball 1. Timeout called from the shortstop. So they're going to have a chat. I might have missed something. Where is it? If the timeout was called late, perhaps the signals have been worked out from the runner on 2, James Todd Hunter. So Makia Mata Katia calls time out to change up the sequence. When there's a little look at that one. It's low, but a strike call on the swing. Potts trying to work in and out. Leaves that one for a ball. Side again. A little closer, but still off. And McGovern will go full. Wants to deal payoff pitch. That hit shot to the backhand side. Comes off the arm of the New Zealand shortstop. Todd Hunter will score from 2. McGovern will slide in safely. Hard hit shot as Makia Matakatia was breaking for second base, but the ball was pulled to his right. Lost his footing, had to dive. I go down in the hill. Might have to consult my eye score on that one. Wickham to the plate for the Steelers. Down in for a ball. What's just missing down again? That's for Jaden Stratford, just having a chat with the plate umpire. And Wickham pulls this one foul. Rock Evans, the third base, collects it. So the catcher and umpire can continue their conversation because Ian Potson's having a double to Todd Hunter. Strikeout, Garland. Never a hit to McGovern. This one's popped up. First base player Cameron Watts calls it, but Tyson Byrne calls him out to take the catch. That's the second out. And we'll see courtesy runner for the catcher, Josh McGovern, over on second base. Wickham will replace him. Peter Ward's now to the plate. First of the lefties for the Aussie Steelers. It's also a lefty trying to use that angle, catch an outside edge. Sticking with the outside, missing Hyde. 2-0 now for Wards. He's in this time and down for 3-0. And New Zealand coach going to go have a chat to his pitcher. As Potts just struggling to find a groove here early in game one. This is a 3-game series. We will.
About going back to 9 this year. It's something I don't
Like, yeah. Kim told me to. Thank you. Was played up by Lee Evans, just making sure we knew that Jeremy Garland is going to be pitching this game. Listed as the designated player, they will reduce back to 9, the Aussie Steelers, and Vesgrove will stay warm and pitch if needed. One new to coaching or scoring, perhaps it allows a little bit of flexibility so Garland can stay in the hitting lineup. Vesgrove is required to pitch. All right, back to the action. Peter Ward's 3-0. It's a green light and a low lifter from Potts. Lifter hits the edge, will go full. So Potts fighting back here for the Black Sox. We go full. There's 2 out. Wickham on 2. Down for a ball, and Peter Wards will advance. Fourth base runner of this first inning for the Steelers. That brings Matt Harrow to the plate. Upstairs and a little wild by Potts, but well taken by Stratford behind the plate. Harrow Ahead 1-0. Harrow gets after that one. There to be hit. Harrow just missing. Woods and Wickham, the base runners. 2 out. Nice pitch from Potts. Places it to perfection. Wickham, as Harrow tries to pull it. And just to hit the end of the bat to go foul. 1-2 now. Trying to cut that outside edge with a curveball in the lefty. Jack Burt awaits in the on-deck circle for the Steelers. Outside for the ball will go full count again for the third consecutive batter. Runners go. Harrow hits it hard to centre field. Wickham's going to turn 3 and score. The throw goes into 2 to reduce. Harrow to a single. Peter Ward stands at 3. Runners at the corners for the Steelers. Add another run to the tally. And it's 3-0 here in the top of the first. The Steelers have come out firing. Down low to Jack Burt. Hit by pitch, a base on balls, and 3 RBI shots to the Steelers in the top of the first. They foul this one up, and runners will return. And Potts will be in unfamiliar territory in this first inning, ahead of the count. They hit by pitch, so working that inside is high risk, high reward. When it's high risk and you hit and you miss, you're going to give up 2 hit by pitch balls in an inning, and Jack Burt becomes the 6th Steeler to reach here in the first. Cody Smith hitting 9, the shortstop out of Victoria. Goes after the first pitch, he's jammed. Third base, Brock Evans has to charge to get it. And a good play from Cameron Watts. Reaches off the base, affects the tag, and puts out Cody Smith for the 3rd out. Lots to unpack here to complete the top of the first inning. Hayden Matthews hit by a pitch. James Todd Hunter, RBI double. Jeremy Garland watched a change-up for a strikeout. Josh McGovern, an RBI single. Matt Wickham popped up to the infield, a base on balls for Peter Ward's. RBI single for Matt Harrow. Jack Burt was hit by pitch. And Cody Smith, first pitch swinging on a great running play from Brock Evans for the 3rd out. 9 batters to the plate, 3 runs scored, 3 left on. And the Aussie Steelers are rolling. We turn over the scorecard for the home half of the first inning. The Australian defence, Jeremy Garland pitching to Josh McGovern, James Todd Hunter at first, Matt Harrow at second, Peter Ward's at third, and Cody Smith at shortstop. Outfield left to right, Jack Burt, Hayden Matthews, and Matt Wickham. A couple of bench players for the Aussie Steelers, Jared Bradbury and Joseph Scaramella, as we mentioned before. Jack Vescrow listed as the flex. Leading things off for the Black Sox, Brock Evans. Dante Makia Mata Katia waits in the on-deck circle. Riley Makia will hit 3. Evans in the left-handed box shows bunt first up, down and away for a ball. Jeremy Garland finds a groove for strike 1. On the swing and a miss from Evans. Plays down low. Evans punches that one through for a ball. There's one. Hard, high down ball that didn't drop. Missed the spot. 3-1 for the leadoff. Ball 4 are aboard for the Black Sox. Effectively the same as the Steelers, although Hayden Matthews was hit by a pitch. Lead off aboard, base on balls this time. Brings to the plate Makia Mata Katia. He's doing some of the grounds work. Torren had a long ball in the Canberra Skins over the weekend. Leaves that one thinking it's inside, but nice pitch from Garland to cut the corner. Strike 1 on the hitter. Shows bunt, balls it out, and it's in there for a called strike. Makia Matakatia falls behind the count. Garland, backdoor curve, doing a job for a strikeout. Hitter not happy, but that is the first out. Got called earlier in the at bat. And out. Brings up Riley Marchia. Who's playing right field. Bit of an all-rounder. Marchia. Saw him pitch. Saw him hit. Saw him play outfielding the Skins. Gavin negotiates that ball upstairs. Keeps Evans on 1. Makia audible groan as he pulls that one hard into foul territory. Runner goes. Makia also goes. This ball's gone deep out to centre field. Hayden Matthews tries to rob him on the fence. It's a 2-run shot. Riley Makia unloads on one deep centre field. Brock Evans was going on the pitch. He scores. Makia scores. And the Black Sox close the gap. They score 2. The Steelers lead 3 runs to 2. 1 out here in the home half of the first. Designated player Ethan Shannon comes to the plate following the Markia home run. We've got a fast start from the Sealers. You can never count out a world-class side, and the Black Sox right back in it after that two-run shot. And now every pitch getting cheered from the Black Sox dugout. Josh McGovern takes this opportunity to go and have a chat to his pitcher. Keep it Shannon 3-0 count. As Garland struggles to find a groove after that home run. Up and in, hit by a pitch. We'll see a third runner aboard from 4 batters here in the home half of the first. Home run ball comes back into the field of play. And Garland actually wants it back. Shannon, the runner on one, Hope Monk, the left fielder, to the plate. One out. And goes upstairs. Monk holds back. Good ball. Monk wants time as the battery work out what's it through. And then down for the ball. This one goes to the back net. Shannon takes off for 2. Casually arrives, turns and looks. Timeout called for McGovern. And the battery will have a chat about signal patterns. We'll have a Monk ahead of the count. And wow, what a response from the New Zealand Black Sox after giving up 3 in the top of the first. They've replied with a base on balls, strikeout, 2-run shot to Riley Makia, scoring Brock Evans, and Ethan Shannon, the 4-hitter, reached on a hit by pitch. Three-two ball game. 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Plenty happening. This is a 3-game series. Buckle up. This is going to be a hell of a ride. And Jeremy Garland finds a groove. Monk awaits. Shannon on 2. Like fouls that one off. McGovern traps it and the runner will return. Count goes full. We've seen a few of them already in this game. Shannon trying to pinch a look at the signals. Relaxed hands of Monk. It's this one. Count still full. This battle, Garland and Monk. Payoff pitch. Right for the ball. Second walk. Hit by pitch and a home run sees 4 of the first 5 reach for the Black Sox. Timeout called from coaching staff from the Aussie Steelers, and for the Black Sox fans, they might get a shiver down the spine when they hear this name. Jeff Goolagong and Michael Tanner, the 2 coaches for this 3-game series. Both world champions for the Aussie Steelers in 2009. Jack Basgrove continues his warm-up in the bullpen. So I look through the Steelers lineup card. I can only see 2 pitchers named in that list. Which means Garland might need to battle out of this. Runners at 1 and 2. CK Keeper Nicola is in the on-deck circle. I got ahead of myself here. This is Cameron Watts. Swinging a miss on the first one for Watts. Nice pitches. Watts was on the move for a running bunt. It was on the outside edge. He leaves it alone, but it's hit the corner.
We're running here
for a called strike. On left from Garland finds his mark, second strikeout the inning. And now TK Cooper Nicola will come to the plate with the 2 out, 2 runners on, 2 runs scored. And the Black Sox only trail by 1 after giving up 3 in the top of this innings. Hard hit shot, shortstop. Cody Smith was handcuffed. Runner from 2. Ethan Shannon scores to tie up the game. 3-all ball game here in the first inning. Hard hit shot from Cooper Nicola. Scores the run. Runners now at the corners. Ties up the game. He's Black Sox veteran Tyson Byrne now to the plate. Short game specialist. Runner goes. McGovern. And the throw goes wild. McGovern with the throw. It looked like it was thrown to the cut. To Pat Harrow. He left it alone. Cody Smith was not there. And the Black Sox take the lead. It's 4-3. Cooper Nicola advances to third, gets the stolen base, and advances on the wild throw. And the Hohepper Monk will score. Up and in off the back net. Bit of fire now in this game. After missing outside, it's the same. Before, Tyson Boone, a short game specialist, we saw him at the Skins. He got behind the count, was still able to get that on ball on the move, a running slap. Very effective. Swinging a miss down. Trying to show his power on this occasion. 2-2 count. Runner on 3. 4 scored in this home half of the first. And strikeout swing. So, although 3 strikeouts in that inning for Garland, he gave up a couple of hits, couple of walks, a hit by pitch. And 4 runs cross the plate for the Black Sox. Gee, what a return of serve. Unbelievable action here in Hawker in Canberra, in the Australian Capital Territory. 7 runs scored in the first inning, 3 from the Steelers, 4 from the Black Sox. And that was inning 1 of this 3-game series that we will play today. Spacequake Sports will take over the broadcast from the next game. Thank you to Charlotte and sister Maddie for their efforts bringing you the live stream over the Skins weekend. In this game, the game's over on Diamond 2 all this weekend, trying weather and conditions, early mornings, late finishes. So thank you to the team, Sean Carroll and your team at Softball ACT, for bringing us not only this event, but the live stream as well. Well, after 17 batters in the first inning, Hayden Matthews will lead off the second. And first pitch swinging and a miss. And as he did when he led off the first, Hayden Matthews hit by a pitch and the runner aboard for the Steelers. Black Sox players and coaching staff asking the question. Hands aren't part of the bat. You can be hit by pitch if you're swinging, it can be called a strike. But if you're not swinging and it hits any part of the body, that is a hit by pitch. And plate umpire Lee Evans, World Softball Baseball Confederation, Softball Australia Hall of Famer, probably know that rule. Just checking with his counterpart, Kerry. Matthews is showing his first base coach, Mick Tanner, where it hit him on the back of the hand. James Todd Hunter in the box. So that's the third hit by pitch of the game from Liam Potts. Matthews takes off on the pitch. Todd Hunter aggressively on that high ball. Hayden Matthews turns 2, slides into 3. Todd Hunter will stand up at 2. This game has been all offense so far as the Steelers took a 3-run lead going into the bottom of the first. Now find themselves behind. However, they've got off to a cracking start now. Second double of the game for Todd Hunter. Brings Garland to the plate. Calls an inside pitch for a foul, and the New Zealand pivots aggressively right in on the batter. Corners are hanging back in a more traditional fielding position. Inside for Garland again. Actually, Makia Matakatia is a couple steps up the middle as well. This one bounces before the plate. It's a change of pace. Hayden Matthews slides in head first to score the tying run for all game with James Todd Hunter. At third, advancing also on that pass ball. Marlon will now go ahead of the count 2-1. Staying on that inside edge. And Black Sox unhappy, but I don't see too much wrong with that. As the left-handed Potts is coming across the plate. And the fourth hit by pitch in 11 batters. As he stays inside on this Aussie Steelers batting lineup. Timeout called from the Black Sox to have a chat about the runners in the corners and the four-hitter Josh McGovern due up. Well, there's another game being played on Diamond 2. That is the New Zealand Major Sox. Their under-23 men's team. They're playing against the Australian under-23 Junior Steelers. Game 1 of that series was won by New Zealand 3-1. A bit of an epic. It's 2-2 in the third inning for game 2. Now, New Zealand have gone to their lengthy bench. 46 comes in, Bailey Hamilton to relieve Liam Potts, and Potts had an inning of work for one strikeout, gave up 3 runs and 4 hit by pitch. Bailey Hamilton just going through his 5 warm-up pitches. It's like the only defensive change. Keep one eye on the score of the game over in Diamond 2 throughout this game. Three batters so far in the top of the second, hit by pitch. Hayden Matthews. He scored after being advanced at third from a James Todd Hunter double. Scored on a pass ball. Shows bunt on the first one. It's a delayed steal. Garland is the runner. No one covering 2. They are now the runner at the plate. The left-hander from left field. The left-hander from centre field was the one who took that play and threw it home. Great running from Jeremy Garland to get caught in that rundown. Obviously discussed during that lengthy timeout and pitcher change. 2 runs have now scored in this inning. James Todd Hunter scores. Jeremy Garland advances to third. And Josh McGovern is in the box. Hamilton, the right-hander, so New Zealand have switched from the lefty to the righty. Got a couple more pitchers in their stable that they can use throughout this 3-game series. McGovern hits one hard to third base. It's a line drive, and Jeremy Garland is tagged out. There's only 2 out. There's only 2 out. I don't know where the everyone's going. 2 out. As plate umpire Evans would just double check with the scorers. There's lots been happening, so you can't blame the teams and the umpires for thinking there was three. We play 3 outs in Australia, uh, and the New Zealand Black Sox return to the field. Hard hit shot from McGovern. A line drive well taken by Brock Evans at third, who stands on the base and forces out Jeremy Garland. The 4 batters that have appeared, hit by pitch, Hayden Matthews, first batter of this inning, James Todd Hunter doubled, Jeremy Garland also hit by pitch, and then Josh McGovern. Matthew Wickham now to the plate. Milton goes upstairs and Wickham stays away from that. Upstairs again, missing for a ball, and Charlotte sitting to my left, pressing all the buttons for the live stream. I'm getting a little excited. I can see the Spacequake crew setting up. They bought a scissor lift, so there'll be an elevated camera. Wickham gets hold of a low pitch deep to centre field. Cooper Nicola thought he had a read on it, but it sails over the centre field fence. 3 runs have scored in this inning. That doubles the tally for the Aussie Steelers. 6-4 they lead this game, but well, as we've seen so far, everything is happening in this game. So that 2-run buffer will be handy for the Steelers. Massive hit from Matt Wickham. That ball wouldn't have been 10 centimetres off the ground. And he's put it 250 odd feet straight away centre field. It was keeps the party going for the Steelers. Hard hit shot to the right side for a single. Sixth hit of the game for the Steelers. It's only the top of the second. Hamilton just turn the dial up a little on that one. That was his quickest of the game so far. Just missing down and away. Woods takes off on the pitch. Runs into the throw. Great take from Tyson Byrne. The throw was blocked a little from the left-handed batter, so he would have seen it late as he comes across, cuts in front of Wards and makes the tag. Great throw from the catcher, Jaden Stratford. And that is the 3rd out of this second inning. Matt Harrow will return to the plate at the top of the 3rd. He didn't finish his at bat. Another 3 runs for the Steelers, 6 in the game. They've had 15 appearances at the plate, 6 in that inning. 2 hit by pitch, 2 extra base hits. Jeremy Garland trying to get me in the game there. That one rattles off the fence right in front of our broadcast area. 6 runs scored from the Steelers, 4 for the Black Sox, 10 scored in the game. We're in the middle of the second. Jaden Stratford, the catcher for the Black Sox, hits 9. He'll lead off the home half of the second inning. We're about ready to get underway. Aussie Steelers, of course, the reigning world champions in men's softball. Twice world champions, 2009 in 2022. Both these teams have punched their ticket for the 2025 Men's World Cup, Prince Albert in Canada, July 8th to 13th next year. Stratford grounds that one to Peter Ward's at third. He comes charging in, takes it above belt height and fires it across to Todd Hunter for the first out. And for the first time in the game, the leadoff hasn't reached base, but we'll go to the Black Sox leadoff, Brock Evans. First pitch swing is return ball to the pitcher, Jeremy Garland, and he came off the end of the bat, so it came a little slower than he expected, but he's got a little bit of PTSD because he received a line drive from Andrew Kirkpatrick during the skins that has left a welt on his chest the size of a softball. So pitching under duress for the Steelers is Jeremy Garland. 2 quick outs. Dante Makia Matakatia hits 2. He threw a lot inside to him his first plate appearance. And he's learnt from his first time as he pulls that inside pitch foul. Expert Gardner by the looks of things as he digs a massive trench in the batter's box. It's a hard, a long ball to left field. A home run from Makia Matakatia. Just puts a charge into one and explodes out to the left side. And it's a 1-run ball game, 6-5 to the Steelers. There's 1 out here, or 2 out here in the bottom of the second. Brings up the other home run hitter for the Black Sox, Riley Makia.
Riley.
Garland deals and down in the zone, trying the low lifter. 1. Up and away for ball 2, and Makia, seen a couple, gets himself into a good hitting count. That's the inside corner for strike 1.
Come on, Riley.
Still hitters count for Makia, 3-1, 2 out, bottom of the second. It's the ball hard into foul territory down the left side. The power of these players in this game is just next level.
Riley.
Down ball missing, and Makia aboard base on balls. Has reached both times. He's come up to bat. Home run in the first, which was a 2-run shot. Base on balls. Wickham Shannon, the new hitter. First pitch, check swing, fouls it off. He's hit by pitch his first time up on a 3-0 count as well. You don't like those. Like the look of that one. Fouls it off. 0-2 for Shannon. Makia, the runner on one. Some famous softball names there. Low lefter. Shannon does not hold back. Close to the fence and Jack Bird had some room. The wind is swirling here at Hawker. It's the heaviest the wind has been all weekend, and it brought it back into the field of play. Chance for Shannon. 1-2 the count. Next in the next circle. It's down again. The 2-2 count. Change of pace, and Shannon will go full with 2 out. Ollie Makia, the runner on one, will take off on the pitch. Down for a ball. And Shannon hit by pitch and a base on balls for his 2 appearances. Back-to-back walks for the Black Sox. And the left fielder, Paul Hepper Monk, will come up to bat as the Steelers want to have a chat about this with 2 runners aboard. Mark, the 5-hitter, has looked dangerous all weekend. He's one of 4 Black Sox that played in the World Cup qualifier earlier in the year that retained their spot in this team over the Skins and this series against the Steelers. Hit 429 in that tournament. And the miss on the first. Left finds the mark. Two on, 2 out. Bottom of the second. Hit ball up the middle. Couple of bounces on the dirt. Markia scores, ties the game at 6. Shannon slides into 3, and Monk with the RBI single. 6 apiece in the second. Runners at the corners. He'll stay at 2 on and 2 out. Cameron Watts to the plate. Cameron fires it in for a strike. Same pitch, same result. And Watts checks with the plate umpire. Watts was also with that team that helped the Black Sox qualify for the World Cup finals earlier in the year. Runner goes. Monk will have to return as Watts fouls that one off. Count remains 0-2. Eyes on Monk. So this gets a lead off as Watts leaves one down and in. 1-2 count. Going on the pitch as Watts gets under this one, puts a charge into it to deep left field. Jack Burt gets under it and takes a catch for the third out. We've got a tied ball game after 2 innings. And you're not going to believe this score if you're just joining us. It's 6-all. Steelers score 3 in the first. Black Sox 4 in return. Steelers come back and score 3 in the second. Black Sox return and score 2. 6-all ball game. Unbelievable. We've seen home runs to Matt Wickham, Riley Makia, Dante Makia Matakatia. Extra base hits for James Todd Hunter. He's got a couple. There's been 5 hit by pitch balls, 5 walks. So much happening in this game. Unbelievably entertaining fast pitch softball action coming here from Hawker in Canberra in the Australian Capital Territory. First pitch swinging for Harrow. Hamilton charges it down, throws it across for the first out. Jack Burt to the plate now was hit by Phillips's first timer. Stands for a ball. Burt from Western Australia. Sitting on a down ball, gets it, but a little late on it, fouls it off. Cody Smith awaits and the on deck sits. And Hamilton, same pitch, but maybe with the dial just turned up a little bit. As Burt watches that one through for a called strike. Missing inside for a ball. We go full on Burt.
Yeah, right.
Wilson will deal the failed pitch. Throws down a little in and strikes out the batter Two quick outs here in the top of the third. The 9 hitter Cody Smith grounded out after facing one pitch, his first plate appearance. It's the 9th batter in the box for the Steelers in that inning. Timeout called from the Black Sox battery to have a chat. Change up downstairs. Nick Matthews, Steelers lead off in on that circuit. Was middle, as Claire Ostring would say. One down for Smith. Change of just missing. So it goes upstairs, catches Smith swinging. 2-2 count. He's inside. Smith holds his hands back. And the count will go full. Smith hits this one hard down the left side. It travels foul. Like he's been sitting on the up ball this swing at both pitches on the letters. Bounces to so I've just messaged the page, the account that he's number on the payoff pitch for a walk. First Steelers base runner of this third inning. So I found that the best way to copy that of the game for the Steelers. That goes. Hayden Matthews now for his third plate appearance. It's the third inning. And Hamilton finds that inside edge that he's been looking for. Two hit by pitch. And a little bit. It's good enough to find the 5-6 hole. The running from Smith slides into 3. Hayden Matthews. A single that advances the runner into scoring position to bring up James Todd Hunter.
That's finished. Yeah.
He's just holding that pitch.
Game over Diamond 2. And just
Matching Matakatia. And he's playing up the middle a little bit. To go to his backhand side, he leapt over the ball almost.
Yeah, when I saw that,
And a
everything was
great
scheduled 2
attempt
miles
to
apart. I'm like, oh, they must
get
be
a glove
time
on
games.
that one. Hunter now in the box. Timeout is cool. So a couple of flies around. We saw Cody Smith call time for a fly, and now Hamilton. Runners at the corners. Steelers runner. Hayden Matthews over at 1. It's a big jump. For a ball. Misses with the lifter. Sox stick with the plan for the rise balls on Todd Hunter. Swing and a miss. Goes to 2-2 now with 2 out, 2 runners aboard in this tied game at 6-all in the third. Gets a piece of this ball that goes high and deep to left field. It's got the journey. It's gone over the fence. The third extra base hit for James Todd Hunter. This one's a 3-run blast. And for the third consecutive innings, the Steelers score 3. Massive shot from Todd Hunter. Actually didn't look like he got all of it, but the ball just sailed off the bat. The power in the hands of Todd Hunter. Scores Smith from third, scores Matthews from first, scores himself on that 3-run blast. Jeremy Garland returns to the plate. He's had a mixed day, had a strikeout and a hit by pitch. Stratford sets out outside, catches Garland looking for the third out. That's his second strikeout of the game. 3 runs coming off the bat of the Steelers captain James Todd Hunter. 3-run shot coming with 2 outs as well in that inning, and the Steelers go out to a 9-6 lead. They scored 3 in the first. They scored 3 in the second. They scored 3 in the third. They have not been able to defend a scoreless inning for the Black Sox yet. So plenty still to come in this game. It's game 1 of a 3-game series between the Black Sox and the Steelers. The series between the under 23 teams continues on Diamond 2. And the New Zealand Major Sox have really jumped out to a big lead here, 9-3 in the 4th inning. After winning a tight one in game 1, 3-1. They'll have a break in the next time slot. But the Spacequake Sports crew almost finished their setup, ready to take over live streaming duties. It was a scheduled 3 o'clock start, but with this game only in the 3rd inning, we might be a little late for that start time, the advertised start time. Line 3 in the 4th for between the 23 teams. Hard hit shot straight into the ground over the head of the first base player, Todd Hunter, from TK Cooper Nicola. And the lead up aboard for the Black Sox. Tyson Byrne comes to the plate with that runner on one. No secret. Steelers know how dangerous he is with bat in hand. Peter Ward's at third, comes right in at the end of the bat. I go back as the second base player. Todd Hunter back as the first base player. So swing called from the base umpire. 0-1 count. Cooper Nicola, the runner on one. Up in. A little bit of fun and games in the box there. It was batter and catcher just confirming where that hit him. Then Tyson Byrne advances to first on the hit by pitch. We've seen quite a few hit by pitches today. 5 for the Steelers, 2 for the Black Sox. For Nicola advancing to 2 and a hit by pitch. It gets under the glove of McGovern. Both runners will advance into scoring position. Why would we expect any less? This game has had it all. Byrne showing some attention to his left forearm or elbow area where that last pitch hit him. Jaden Stratford, the catcher, now in the box for the Black Sox. Nice pitch, inside edge. Nice spot from Garland. And away, always a hard pitch to hit. Stratford fouls that one off. He's down 1-2 in the count. 2 runners in scoring position. Lead off Brock Evans in the on deck circle. Just missing the low left. It stays down. 2-2 now for Stratford. Timing the call was the runner on 2. Always a nuisance for the battery, trying to give signals to one another. In the 2022 World Championship, Australia were using the signals. Off the arm as Stratford grab off the plays at the plate. The runner slides in. Cooper Nicola took off as the ball was hit in play from Stratford. Tried to catch the Steelers napping in the field, but they were right on it. Great play from Wards over to McGovern. Tags the runner out. Tyson Byrne advances to 3. Stratford has made it to first. Runners at the corners. 1 out. Missing on the low lifter again. Going. Tries hard and down. Evans good enough to get hands to the ball, but bounce it off. Makia Mata Katsia waits in the on deck circle, hit a home run in his last plate appearance. The lefter finds the spot this time. 1-2 count for Evans. The lifter on the outside again. We're going with it.
No, it's just been great. Well, it's basically the exact amount of time that it takes for researchers. Yeah. I think
Fourth batter of the inning, home half of the third. 1-2 count, 2 runners on, 1 out. Black Sox chasing 3. Great pick up from McGovern. He wants to check the swing, but Evans' hands were back. Pick up from McGovern. He stopped both runners from advancing in this high-scoring ball game. Swing and a miss, down and away. Great pitching from Jeremy Garland. Gets New Zealand lead off. Brock Evans swinging.
it's perfect.
That was his third time to the plate, and it's the bottom of the third. 2 out now. Brock Evans will actually become the courtesy runner for catcher Jaden Stratford, who reached on the fielder's choice, where Cooper Nicola was tagged out at the plate. Evans will take off. McGovern considers a throw, but Brock Evans advances to 2. 2 runners in scoring position for the home run hitter, Maki Amata Katia.
Three versus Australia versus it's been 3 2
Right hit shot to the left side. It's going to score 2. It rattles off the fence. Makia Matakatia stands up at 2 with a 2-run shot. It's his second extra base hit of the game. 3 RBIs.
if they stay.
And the Steelers lead reduced to 1. It's 9-8. It's the bottom of the third.
So now finishing this. All right, 3. Let's finish this one.
Makia now in the box. It's backed away from the plate a little. Makia Matakatia, the runner on 2. Keeping an eye on the signal pattern.
Rolling.
Donnie Hale, assistant coach, over at first base, has got his hands full of batting gloves and elbow guards and leg guards.
But it's can stitch and like this makes such a actually it's in a door. Yeah, it's
on it.
central
On the batter.
it's
Donnie
central
Makia
America.
as the signal pattern just extends a little longer than what he would like. Up and away for a ball.
Right.
So look to my right, first base dugout. Jack Basper, glove in hand, standing by the gate.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Makia gets under it. It goes out to the right side. And the 2 outfielders miscommunicate. Makia turns 2, will stand up at 3 on the error from the Steelers outfield. Matt Wickham looked like he had one hand on the ball as Hayden Matthews comes running in at the last moment.
Yeah, but they're different.
They could have raffled it, but instead the ball spills. A third run scores for the Black Sox, ties up the ball game at 9. And Makia stands at 3. Timeout called from the Steelers to have a chat. Just when you thought this game's had it all.
But I mean, like, they are.
Something else happens.
Prices like, if you can get like other golf things. Like
Ethan Shannon had an interesting day in the batter's box so far. A hit by pitch and a base on balls.
Yeah, dries ago. That's not a try. That's a
Called strike on the low lifter.
that one's still Australian made, but it's not one.
He's had 8 balls and 3 strikes. And this is his third plate appearance. Seeing a lot of pitches.
No, it's just a bone.
My change up.
Might have actually been. Which is clearly like a
Massive swing from Shannon. He's sitting on the down ball. It was fairly low. May have been called a ball, actually, if it left it, but did not hold back. 1-2. Just jammed. It might drop in as Hayden Matthews comes charging in, takes the catch, and retires the side with that catch. But not before the Black Sox score 3 and tie the game. What a box score we've had. 3 from the Steelers in the first. In return, a reply from the Black Sox, they score 4. Steelers regain the lead after scoring 3 in the second. Black Sox score 2 to tie it at 6. And then a 3-run shot with 2 out. James Todd Hunter gives the Steelers the lead again, 9 to 6. And the Black Sox in the home half of the third also score 3.
So for
And tie the game yet again.
It's still the same.
All right, another pitching change for the Steelers. We can see Riley Makia will come in from right field to pitch. So Bailey Hamilton's day is done. Liam Potts got through 1. Hamilton got through 2.
Honestly, like, you could even get Shifty and like get it pressed right up against the fence, like scrap bonds that like they've done the move.
Bailey Hamilton actually goes out to right field, so
Like, you can do it.
it will just be a positional change.
It's all
9-1-1-9. The New Zealand defense, still Cameron Watts, Tyson Byrne, Brock Evans, Dante Makia Matakatia. That's the infield. We'll have a Monk at left, TK Cooper Nicola at centre.
Like, I hate chicks, especially when they're the roadhouse one, like the drive-in hotels, like the drive-in hotels on big cities. I never get how they like, oh yeah, no, we closed at 7.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Yep, on the radar.
Existing is if someone's driving, they go, yeah, no.
As McGovern returns on 1, fouls it off.
Like a big. It's crazy when he goes like the old level. Yeah,
2-2 count.
In Melbourne. The channel guide is if they have like colored bed sheets, don't
Lucky I'm missing. As McGovern just Wants the fast working marquee edges to just a little bit. Full count. Change out, foul tip into the glove of Stratford, and it's a strikeout for McGovern to lead off the fourth inning.
You don't understand what's happening.
Wickham, the batter in the box, fouls that one off. Remises. They've come off.
Yes.
Sport, but
We're doing 3 games.
doesn't matter. Ball wasn't in play. 0-2 count. So Markia working quickly now. Agent Payne's missing low.
Basically, the equivalent of me being on third place. But the plate, there was like the netting going away behind me. So then got hit, ran along the netting, then slipped out, and I grabbed it. That got a big shit. And the other one, cherry picker.
Wickham has watched a couple of close ones. With it both missing. One down, one away. 2-2 count. Yeah.
Honestly, like, you need the gloves. So, gloves make
And Wickham will go to a full count. Just getting away from Stratford, down and in.
Sorry?
No, again, so Wickham battles back from 0-2 to get a walk. And a runner aboard for the Steelers.
No, I don't think. I think not so this thing.
Let's go last game. Peter Ward's now from the left-handed box on the move. Good strike. Smooth bunt, fouls it off. White Sox defense were definitely on their toes. 0-2 now for Wards. Upstairs from Makia, Ward stays off. Just checking on the swing. Ward's new. That didn't come off the shoulder. There's a laugh. 1-2. Change of pace, just dipping away late. Wards fends off for a foul. Wickham returns to 1. There's 1 out here, top of 4th. Riley Markia doing the pitching now for the Black Sox. Has a strikeout. His first batter, Josh McGovern. Okay, goes upstairs and Peter Wards lays off that one for a ball. Change of pace, cuts the outside edge. Second strikeout of the inning for Makia. Now Matt Harrow comes to the plate. Steelers have had 5 strikeouts now. And Makia goes back to that changeup on the outside edge. Really well disguised. Has that got McGovern? He's got Wards. Missed on a couple of occasions on Wickham. Wickham takes off on the pitch as Matt Harrow drives one to left field. A nice piece of the ball, and we have our first scoreless inning, or half inning, I should say, as the Steelers are retired. 2 strikeouts, a base on balls, and a fly out to left field. Good catch taken by Hipper Monk, and we finally drew a duck egg in the box. It took till the top of the 4th to have a scoreless innings. Steelers have scored 9. Black Sox have scored 9. Bestgrove, although not in the pitching circle, is out on the diamond loosening up. Steelers only have 12 players in their squad list. Haven't seen a change yet. And so Garland will continue. We have a Monk, left fielder for the Black Sox. Took the inning-ending catch. Now finds himself in the box. His 3rd plate appearance. Nice ball at the top of the zone for strike 1. Has a walk now, but an RBI single in the game so far, Monk. Third consecutive rise ball, this one just missing. Got hit shot to shortstop Cody Smith. He flips it over to Todd Hunter for the first out. Very important is he scoops up, throws in one motion, and Hepper Monk is retired. Cameron Watts, his 3rd journey to the plate. Peter Woods takes the ball in fair territory, uses the base for a little bit of leverage and fires it across for Todd Hunter for the 2nd out. So 2 retired in a row now. Both infield round outs. And TK Cooper Nicola is the batter in the box. Has reached both times on shots to or through the infield. The first one was a hot shot to shortstop Cody Smith. And then the second one, he pulled one that bounced over the head of Todd Hunter. He was able to beat them both out. Todd down and away. Cooper Nicola fouls that one off. On the move. Good for Nicola. Thinks differently about the low lifter. Leaves it alone, but it rises into the zone for a called strike 2-2. Swing, foul tip, and a strikeout to end a 1-2-3 inning for the Black Sox. So both teams score in each of the first three innings. Scoreless. Fourth inning for both sides. We're past 100 runs. They tallied another 3 in the fourth, and they won that one 12-3 in 5. And they'll win that series. They've won the first 2 games. There is one more game to come. That will be one of the games live streamed on the Spacequake Sports production, which will be starting after the completion of this game. The Black Sox and the Steelers will play 2 of those 3 games being broadcast by Spacequake Sports, and then the 23 sides will go head to head. Plenty to get to before then. And Jack Burt is hit by pitch. So lead off the 5th inning. Runner aboard. In the 7th in the game, New Zealand also have 2 hit by pitch. Ed Matthews. Game's original leader. It's the 5th inning. It's his 4th time to the plate. Nice pitch from Markia. Finds a groove, and Matthews watches that one for a 12th strike. Jammed. It pops up. Stratford has a look. And as 4 New Zealand Black Sox charge to the fence, all yelling heads up, even though I'm under a shade tent that's under a shade sail, I still ducked the head. 1 out, runner on 1. Top of the 5th, 9-all ball game. Jammed again, but pops it over the head of second base Tyson Byrne. Jack Burt's quick around the bases. Matthews has reached all 4 times. 2 hit by pitch, 2 singles. And it brings up James Todd Hunter, the most dangerous hitter in the game so far. 2 doubles, home run, 4 RBIs, 3 runs, 4 RBIs, 3 runs scored. Down and in, backs him away a little. Time out. Battery just trying to work out which pitch to go with Todd Hunter. He's been so dangerous with bat in hand. Runners at the corners. Hinge up. He's down. When it goes, held back up. Scores from 3, but the punch out forces the double, so that run does not score. Sharp double play from the New Zealand infield.
Pass to Wickham. I'm so sorry. Hello, let's look around.
Nice. Helps. Well, on the 5-4-3 double play from the Black Sox, gets them out of a jam. They keep the Steelers scoreless with 1 out and 2 runners on. Score remains 9-all. And the Steelers finally make their pitching change. Jack Basgrove comes out to pitch, goes through his. We're set to go the home half of the 5th inning. Tyson Burns, the first batter to face the music from Jack Basgrove. Jeremy Garland, 4 innings of work, gave up 9 runs through 5 strikeouts, through 4 walks and 2 hit by pitch.
Yeah, right.
Gave up 5 or 6 hits, depending on how you scored one of those plays, and battled hard for his team, as has every player in this 9-all game here as we start the home half of the 5th. West Road just works out his footing and knows that he just missed. Wilson Burns strike out and a hit by pitch in this game so far. Low lifter up the top of the zone. Burn has a swing and a miss. Now something right. Struck out for Basgrove on the outside edge. Low lifter that painted the corner. Batter 1 strikeout brings up catcher Jaden Stratt. Outs Evans at 1. And that's the second out of the inning. Jaden Stratford, the catcher. Rock Evans will return as the courtesy runner. He'll stand on 2. The Steelers just have a chat in the pitcher's circle with that runner on 2. And Dante Matakatia, the batter in the box. Strikeout, a home run, and the 2 RBI double in this game so far. Westgrove misses up, and Evans advances to 3. That's the go-ahead run in the bottom of this 5th inning. Strike on the swing. 1-1 count. Good take from the governor. Run-saving take.
I know that. Careful. Looks.
Swing. Needs the ball, goes foul. 2-2, 2 out. Go ahead, run at 3. Swing and a miss on the down ball. Makia Matakatia strikes out for it the second time in the ball game, leaving that go-ahead runner stranded at third. And what was a free-flowing, high-scoring start to the game where both teams scored 9 in the first 3. We've had scoreless 4th and 5th innings. Score remains at 9 apiece. Wally Makia continues on the stripe for the Black Sox. Jeremy Garland drew up. He's had 2 strikeouts and a hit by pitch in the game so far. Josh McGovern will be the on-deck batter. Both will come up for their 4th plate appearance of the game, as will any of the Aussie hitters. Jules. Jeremy Garland to face Riley Makia. He gets a change up first up for a called strike. Not hotter today than it has been the last few days here in Canberra. Just jammed a little as Garland pulls the ball to third base. Brock Evans grounded out for the first out. Joyce McGovern now. He's the first batter to face Makia. So the 10th batter of the game for Makia. He's thrown 2 strikeouts, base on balls a hit by pitch. Only given up 1 hit. Keeps it in the catcher's glove, catching the inside edge. No lifter. Paints the outside edge. So great spots from Makia. Down and away. Down and away. Hey. Showing some signs of fatigue as he stretches out the hamstrings. Tyson Byrne handcuffed as Josh McGovern beats that one out. A tough bounce for Byrne on it a little as well. And the runner aboard for the Steelers. A home run hitter in the second. There's a base on balls and a pop-up for his 3 plate appearances so far. Swing and a miss on the first one. Governor one. Wickham in the box. Ask for time. Nokia in his motion. In the deck. Bounces off the back net. And McGovern to 2. Now in scoring position. They'll have a chat. Although the international friendly between these two countries as they start their preparation for the 2025 World Cup. There's nothing being held back here. It's all on the line in this 9-all ball game in the 5th inning. Nothing separating the two teams as we speak. Wickham hits this one hard in foul territory. Still going, as a matter of fact. But it's just a long strike. Wickham gets after this one. It's deep. It's caught by the centre fielder who tries to throw McGovern out at 30. Slides into the base. It pops off of its base. Advances on the catch. Collision between McGovern and Brock Evans looks spectacular. Both players look okay, which is the main thing, but a great catch taken by Cooper Nicola at centre field for the Black Sox. 2 out, courtesy runner. McGovern's now able to come and take a breather, and that's a get changed for the bottom of this 5th inning. Matt Wickham will replace him as the courtesy runner, and Pete Ward's now with a runner on 3. Brock Evans. Wants the ball from the chute. This inning, ground out to the third base player. An error from the second base player and a fly ball to the centre fielder. 2 out. Woods fouls this one off. After just missing the outside. Called strike on Woods. One, 2 with 2 out. Go ahead, run at 3. Ward stands at that one, fouls it off, stays alive. The catch of Stratford and Wickham dives in to score. Steelers lead 10-9 and break the deadlock. And Pete Woods does his job. He goes deep in the count, forcing the error. Ground ball to Tyson Byrne, and he makes the out this time round. Sox pitcher actually not happy with himself because he knows what's on the line. Steelers score on the pass ball. They lead 10-9 here. We'll go into the home half of the fifth. Desgrove to continue his work.
Oh.
So, other defensive changes to the Steelers lineup in this game. Garland started. Desgrove came in the top of the fifth. Riley Markia, good pitching work, hit a home run back in the first. 2-run shot, base on ball in the second. And maybe the 3 on a muff fly to the outfield in his third plate appearance. They're doing it with the bat and the ball in this game. Markia.
Can't call that all game.
Why, mate? Why?
Time out for plate umpire to have a chat with the Black Sox coach. "10-9 ball game. Bottom of the sixth inning. Desgrove goes upstairs. And that's it for a ball. Yeah, backs away from the inside pitch.
Jack.
2-1 count now for Markia. How's that one off? Just missing. It's the outside edge. Markia not happy with that call. It's the first out. Bestgrove's third strikeout. The designated player now, Ethan Shannon to the plate. This pitch for Shannon.
Come on, Jack.
Left out. Finds the spot. 0-2. Swinging a miss for the second strikeout of this inning for Bestro. 3 in a row, including the final out of the fifth inning. We'll hit a Monk now, the hitter for New Zealand. Change up. Finds a groove. Side edge for a full strike. 0-2 now. Side edge on the low lifter. Bestgrove strikes out the side. 5 in 2 innings of work for Bestgrove. And the Steelers lead it by a run as we go into the 7th and final inning. Steelers pitching staff have thrown 10 strikeouts in this game. Bestgrove 5 in 2 innings and Garland 5 in 4 innings. It's a 10-9 ball game. The 3 New Zealand pitchers combined have thrown 4 strikeouts. Top of the 7th in this first of a 3-game series between the Black Sox and the Steelers. Changing broadcasters after this game to Spacequake Sports. So stick with us. We'll bring you 3 games. We'll bring you the New Zealand Major Sox under-23 men's versus the Australian under-23 men junior Steelers team. And 2 more games between the Steelers and the Black Sox to go. Matt Barrow, first pitch swinging. Makia Matakatia, the shortstop for New Zealand, makes a good play for the first out. Jack Burt now. Fouls the first one up. Change up, Jack misses inside. Makia throws upstairs. Burt holds his hands back. 2-1 count for Burt. Grounded to the left side. Evans gets a glove to it, knocks it down. But Burt beats it out for an infield single. Runner aboard for the Steelers. Cody Smith now, the 9-hitter for the Steelers, comes to the plate. Full strike, first up for Markia. Jack Bird on one. Gets the bunt down. Tries to outrun the pitcher, Markia. As he lays a heavy tag, Jack Burt arrives safely to second. And a timeout called for New Zealand, just for the battery to have a chat. Hayden Matthews, the game's original leadoff hitter, comes to the plate for his 5th plate appearance. 2 hit by pitch, 2 singles so far in the game. Runner in scoring position for the Steelers as they hold a 1-run lead. Two out. Top of the 7th. First pitch swinging. Brock Evans takes the ball, takes a couple of steps, fires it across to one for the 3rd out, and the Steelers have a 1-run lead going into the bottom of the 7th inning. A little bit of feeling out there between the two teams. It's had everything this game. New Zealand led after the first 4-3. Scores were tied after 2, 6 apiece. Scores were tied 9 apiece after 3 innings. A couple of scoreless innings before the Steelers scored on a pass ball in the 6th to take a 10-9 lead, and we're now here in the bottom of the 7th. Jack Bestgrove on the strike for the Steelers. Callum Watts, the first base player, will lead things off here in the home half of the 7th. Black Sox need 2 to walk it off.
Okay.
After Alpine for the called strike. Same kicks, just a little wider for strike 2.
Come on, Ken.
Strikeout for Bestgrove, 6 for the game for Bestgrove, including 5 in a row. On the left-handed, Tyson Byrne tries the curve on the outside, missing for ball 1. Low lifter finds a groove for a strike to even it up 1-1. It's hard and down on the inside, missing. One-run ball game. Hard swing and a miss. Well, it's not Tyson Boone. My apologies. Everyone watching back in New Zealand, this is TK Cooper Nicola. in the box for New Zealand. Lifter missing the outside edge. Yes, and Bernie's due up next, but I can see a pinch hitter in the box for the Black Sox. Not the box, the on deck circle. 6 strikeouts in a row for Bestgrove, retiring Cooper Nicola. And the Black Sox down to their final out. They're going to go to their bench. Connor Pedden is the batter to pinch hit for Tyson Byrne.
Jack.
7 strikeouts for Bestgrove from 9 batters faced. Lifted. Again finds the groove for strike 1. Oh, 2. Black Sox down to their final strike. Outside edge. Steelers lead it 10-9. On a Peden, bat in hand for the Black Sox. Bestgrove gets his signal, deals, swing and a miss, and that's the ball game. 10-9. 8 strikeouts for Bestgrove from 10 batters faced to finish that game off for the Steelers as they will win it. And we got a start time for the next game as 4:15, which is in just 20 minutes time. So we'll change over the broadcasters and we'll see you in about 20 minutes. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.
That was really laggy and really shit, and